Alright, this might be work? Okay, better. Hello! I was singing a song of hello, welcome back from the dead. I am here once again. I survived the week. Oh no, someone get him out of here! Get him out of here! Get out! What are you doing here? Ah! How are you guys doing? Holy booba. The first thing you guys see on stream on my way back. But yes, I am here to do commissions as usual. Please put your order right there next to the door. How you guys doing? You guys had a good week? How was your week? That's okay. No, there's nobody in there right now, so it's fine. Here, let me go put something in there so it doesn't look so empty. But yeah, let me tell you about my week. So let me go put hello. Does it show up on the? You're right. Money chat is broken actually. Wait a second. Oh no! There it is. So when I was driving, right? Usually I like to put something on autoplay, right? And I like to put something to listen to. So I put like the Mint and Doki Minecraft stream, right? Because I love listening to that while driving, just to remember the nostalgia, of a 1-year-old stream. And it went straight to autoplay into the Roblox allegations. I saw you guys were talking about it on Discord, but I never got a chance to check out the videos. But I guess I was able to learn about everything about the Roblox allegations while driving for like 3 to 4 hours. And let me tell you, that situation is crazy. I never realized it. Yeah, I was listening to a lot of things, like from the whole like updates and talking about how like apparently the Roblox owner wanted to make Roblox into a dating website or something like that, or a dating game, which is the craziest thing ever. Because I don't think I ever heard anyone that said they want to make their game into a dating platform. I can't even think of that being a good idea. Like, as much as RPGs or MMORPGs and RP goes together, I don't think anyone looks at those kind of games with dating in mind. Maybe they'll do it for ulterior motives and such, but in terms of game development, I don't think anybody wanted to do that. So hearing them say that, it's like the biggest red flag I ever heard. But yeah, it's such a crazy situation. Like, I can't believe everything that unfolded with it. Mm-mm. It's a good thing I jumped on that while I still can, which is kind of a shame. Oh my gosh, I could barely stand the children and everything in that game just by going into small games that had kids in it. I already felt the obnoxiousness of the kids. Like in that one meme game, that looks super dumb and obnoxious. I can't imagine making that to a dating website. You're gonna have like the average mentality of a 4-year-old. I don't think that's such a good idea in the first place. But I do think it's funny how like I never noticed those games. I didn't even know about the term condo game. Is that what they refer to it? Apparently a condo game, which is like apparently supposed to be a game where people sleep in the same house together. I guess I don't know. I'm not too sure. The video didn't really explain it, but they were talking about like those games where it's like bathroom simulator and shower simulator, which if you told me on the surface like, this game had this bathroom simulator, I'll just like, that's stupid. But then thinking about it deeply, wait a second. Wait a second. I probably would have not thought about it until like they mentioned it. And I did notice that too when I went to like a public bingo server because I wanted to see what this whole bingo shenanigans is about. I did see those like weird avatars. Like it was like one of those the one I saw was like a big furry, incredibly large in various ways, and I was thinking like this is supposed to be for kids game, right? Yeah. I don't know like if you see it by default or if it's just because the game detects that I'm 18 plus. But yeah, I just found it interesting. I imagine it's the same with VR chat. VR chat has the same situation, but I think the thing with VR chat, it's not widely available, like widely advertised as a children's platform, which I find interesting. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that. And then I was listening to the whole thing about the dating thing, and they apparently didn't like, they wanted to make spaces for adults, quotation mark, but the limitation is you have to be 17 and up. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Also, music is not on. Let me go turn it on. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what was going on with Roblox, and I don't know what they... how did all the stars align to make it so problematic, but yeah. It was just a silly, funny situation to listen to.
At Haddo Pelagic Rainbow Worse, me and your mother met on Roblox.
I mean, like, I guess depending if you are both sound adults and you guys like playing this Roblox for nostalgia, because Gigi and Mume and like a couple other Hololive girls love to talk about their time in Roblox. In fact, Gigi kept on talking about how she's AFKing in Roblox right now, which I still don't know what she does in Roblox that requires AFK. Like, it's not like your progress in one game carries over to another game, does it? Like, there has to be a game that she's AFKing and that's so fun that she's doing it. I've been trying to figure it out. Like, I've been listening to the bots, I've been scrubbing it. I was like, what could that game be? What did she mention anything about RPGs? Is it about detectives? Is it about like cookies or something like that? But yeah, I just think it's interesting that that she mentioned that, and I think it's like plausible. But I do think that the kid to adult ratio in Roblox is so high that I probably don't want to. I don't want to like find anybody on Roblox specifically. Maybe if we like have a common interest in Roblox. Like I don't know anything about Roblox. I literally only played it once. But if we had a common interest in Roblox, say I go to an anime expo and then I meet this girl and I'm like, oh yeah, I did a Roblox thing once, and she's like, oh my gosh, I did Roblox too. Yeah, that's fine. But if you meet somebody on Roblox, that's the scariest thing. And I think the worst part too is because like I was a kid, you were a kid, and as kids, we love...
is currently setting up age verification so that only 18 plus people can check certain content, though they're going the check-in route for now.
Oh no, you poor guys. But I was thinking about it because like when I was a kid, the scariest thing was the fact that I pretended to be 18, right? I pretended to be 18 plus, you know? Because I wanted to be in these adult spaces, not like lewd's websites or anything. I'm talking about like these games where I'm not supposed to be playing in the first place, right? So I lied about my age. So I wouldn't trust anybody that's under age. Hey Hee-chan, how are you doing? You came at the right time. I was just talking about my time back and how I listened to a lot of videos about Roblox. Want to play Roblox with me, Hee-chan? Okay, I can't even say that with a straight face. We could play our childhood favorite game, Roblox. You remember the days when we were like on the Samsung, Apple, iPad Pro, Galaxy 3, and we were playing Roblox and Minecraft together? It's just like that. Did you see the recent controversy? I was listening to it on my drive because I didn't know much about it, and I seen people talking about it, but I never really paid attention to it. But when I was driving on Sunday, I had like a 3-4 hour drive. And let me tell you, my thing auto-played straight into it, so I know everything about it. Ask me anything about Roblox and I could tell you about it. It's crazy. It's super crazy. And I can't believe everything I heard about it. The tea? Yeah, I was like sipping that tea while driving. The best part too was there was so much heavy traffic. I was like, oh, I'm starting to fall asleep. But I can't fall asleep because I'm listening to this story about Roblox and how the developers want to make this game for a dating website or something like that. Have you ever played Roblox, Hee-chan? I guess it's too late now, huh? It's never too late to get a sponsorship from Roblox. Check out my hashtag code. Played a few. What did you play on there? I only played it for one stream with the sheepies, but beyond that, I don't know what else to play on there. The only one I know that people like to play is the bingo and dress to impress, I believe. But other than that, the Sonic one looked pretty fun though. Like, I had fun with that one. Mostly like Among Us style games. Ah, that makes sense. Were you the Among Us? Were you, as the kids say, the sussy baka? You know, more like Dead by Daylight? Oh, that makes sense. You know, I didn't believe that kids actually said sussy baka until I had to work with kids for a while, like for a whole year. And then they said sussy baka, and I was like, wow, I hate the internet. It's so weird to say. Yeah, I don't think they say it anymore. Like, I don't know what they say now. Like, I don't keep up with the trends these days, kiddos. You know, know, okay. When I was walking my dog the other day, I usually walk because our apartment has like a little park in the middle of it, right? There's usually kids playing there, and I just usually just pass by because, you know, just for the dog to see people and all that stuff. But then like one of the kids, like when I was walking off, one of the kids started running toward me and said, "I know you." I was like, "What? Do I know you?" I was like, "Whoa there." And then they were like, they said like they wanted me like to go to the park and share my dog with all her friends, right? So my dog just followed her, and they all pet the dog and stuff. But I was like, wait a second, I have no idea who you are. Kids are like that though. Like I have that like kids are like that. I don't recognize them. But back when I was working with kids,
kids hands petting.
Don't worry, I gave him a bath. But back when I was working with kids, whenever I passed by specific parts of the school ground, right? 26 months, heck yeah! Thank you for the subscription. I can't believe 26 months. I can't believe we've been here for 26 months and up. But yeah, back when I was working on the school grounds, right? Every time some kids saw me at least once, or if I worked with their classroom for a bit, they'd be like, "I recognize you!" And they'd like go running across the campus just to hug me. Cutest thing ever, right? But still, I hate the fact that I don't recognize about 70% of them. I'll be lurking, "All right, have fun. I'm doing comms too. You have fun doing comms." So yeah, I'm used to hearing that, but I think they might have recognized me from like walking around the apartment area with my dog. They're like, "Oh, I seen that person with their dog," because kids like to make the big assumption that like they know you already, which is the scariest thing.
Not even one of the older viewers XD.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's been like 3 years already. Yeah, we already celebrate the anniversary, which is my birthday. Which, you know what? Hindsight 2020, I probably should have made my birthday and my debut day like separate. In fact, I have a debut day, right? I should have had like the first day I streamed. Okay, the thing is, okay, pro tip, if you become a VTuber, mark down every special occasion, right? Wow, we have a hype train? Got a one-up center. Wow, wowie zowie, we got a hype train going on. What do they say normally when they do a hype train? Do we go like, "We gotta keep that hype train going, choo choo." Cowabunga choo choo. What was I talking about before I was saying that? Oh yeah, pro tip. Okay, if you're becoming a VTuber or you want to be a VTuber or a content creator, right? Pro tip, mark down every special occasion day, right? Your birthday, your debut day, the first day you stream, the first time you got affiliate, right? The first of the year, right? The first time you got your first monetization, your first dollar, right? These are all things you could do silly things to celebrate with, and I kind of regret not marking a lot of these days because I don't know when my affiliate day is. Honestly, I wish I knew when my affiliate day was, just so I could have an excuse to do something stupid. How have you been? I've been doing well. I'm tired, honestly. I got back from a long drive the other day, and let me tell you about my week too, right? I got a lot of things to yap about, right? So basically, the reason I went out of town was because I was celebrating Mama Sheep's birthday. She had her birthday on the Saturday, I believe. I don't remember. Saturday? Friday? I forgot what day because like all the days blended together. What day was the 16th? Saturday, right? So Mama Sheep's birthday was on the 16th. And the day before, my brother Sheep came by and he dropped off his kids and I was watching them. And let me tell you, kids are cute. And I imagine like living with them is kind of nice and, you know, sweet because they're like loving and stuff. Oh boy. If I ever have kids, one kid has to be like 6 years older than the other kid because their kids are like what, 1 or 2 years apart, maybe 3. So they're both like babies, right? The problem with babies is they're not self-sustainable, right? They can't like eat on their own. You have to like pick them up and you have to carry them. Yet they start crying for no reason. And it's cute with one baby and that's like manageable. But when you have like 2 babies and like they're walking babies, they're running around the house babies, right? They're causing trouble babies. They're pooping and crying. That's when it becomes unbearable. So I think if I ever have kids, right? The plan is for one kid to be 4 to 5 years older than the other kid. That way when the other kid is born, he can help take care of the kid, you know? That's the battle plan. That's the battle plan that nobody tells you. Pro tip! I'm here with all the pro tips, but yeah. Cute kids, right? I don't hate them necessarily. It's just that I did not get anything done, and I was so exhausted that night because they were all over the place. And they kept running between rooms, and then like they were doing all kinds of shenanigans, right? And yeah, right? So Friday was a dud. I literally could not do anything and I was exhausted. Saturday was even more of a dud day because my brother wanted to go out of town for Mama Sheep's birthday, and Mama Sheep didn't really want to go out of town, right? She usually likes to be in the house for her birthday, but she likes to do some small things here and there. But my brother gets a little upsetty spaghetti if we kind of don't follow what he wants to do. So we kind of went out of town with his family, his wife, his 2 kids, and my Papa Sheep, Mama Sheep, right? We were all stuffed into the car and we all went out of town to a nearby city, right? Because we live in a little village, a little humble little town. So we went to the city basically, and we pretty much spent the whole day there. We went to a restaurant, I forgot what it's called, but oh my gosh, the food was really good, but I felt like I lost a year of my life because the food was really, really fatty, right? There was roast pork. It was like roast pork calf, I forgot what it's called, shanks, roast pork shanks, and oh my gosh, there was so much fat on it. Then there was like fish belly fat, fried, what the heck? Then there was like fried chicken. Let me see.
That sounds peak.
It was super peak. There was like a simmered pork and citrus and onions, right? Super good. I'm trying to remember what else we had, but it was so fatty and delicious. And the worst part about it, there was no vegetables. I was so disappointed because I always eat vegetables in my dishes. I don't like to eat meat without vegetables, right? So that was one of my cheat days where I had no vegetables. I was tempted to order a plate of vegetables, but I was the only one that was bothered by no vegetables. And you know what? I'm starting to realize that I'm a little bit of a weirdo. Because my friends also don't like vegetables. They like primary meat dishes. And I can't imagine a dinner without vegetables. Like not even like broccoli or like green beans or anything like that. Bok choy, cabbage, things like that. Like I need to have at least one of those. Tomatoes? Even a tomato. Give me a tomato. But I made the exception for that day because that food was really, really good. It was so fatty though and unhealthy. And I felt my life fading away afterwards. I felt the burn in my heart, but it was good. It was good. If I remember the place, I'll tell you guys, but I forgot what it was called. It was an Oriental place though, because we are Oriental and we like to eat Oriental food. Oh man, and then that was also the same day we went to Costco. My brother has a Costco membership. I don't, because I don't see the point of getting a Costco membership. But I guess it's because he has a family, so he needs to get more food in bulk compared to me, who's just a single guy. I'm just a guy. So I never realized what the inside of a Costco looked like, and it was literally a warehouse, right? Like, you know those warehouse shutters, right? Welcome back. Thank you. Hey, Alabaria, how you doing? So you know those warehouse shutters? Having a good day? You know those warehouse shutters that trucks usually deploy in, right? You have a truck deploy, they drop off stuff into these shutters, right? And then they close it down and it was like this. That was the entrance of the Costco. And it freaked me out because I'm like, wait a second, that's not a door. And I was thinking air's gonna be going in a lot and air conditioning is gonna be going out a lot. It's gonna be warm and stuffy in there. On my break at work. Yeah, how are you? I'm a little tired. I just got back from the other day. So I'm just trying to resituate myself and catch up with all my commissions. As usual, just catching up with commissions. But hopefully you're enjoying your break. You should take a breather, get some water, get some food. That's what I like to do on my break times. But yeah, I was surprised too when I went in there because it was more warehouse than Walmart, right? At least Walmart's a lot more presentable. You could tell Walmart has a warehouse feel when you look at the rooftop. I don't know why they do it. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's like the really high roof with no like paneling or anything, and it just has metal awnings everywhere. It has that metal, like, it has that warehouse look, right? But Costco is more of a warehouse than Walmart is, and that's saying a lot. And it kind of was weird because like everybody there had like 2 or 3 shopping carts. Almost everybody. I want to say everybody. A lot of people had like carts full of stuff. And I was looking at the prices, and it still perplexed me because technically the prices aren't too far off from outside, like a Walmart or like a Stater Brothers. They had some good deals, right? Like the $4.99 rotisserie chicken. I thought that was pretty good. I had the leftover chicken and I made it into some chicken tacos. They were really good. I liked it. But honestly, like I probably would not get a Costco membership. Too, like I also posted on Twitter how like this place is built like a battle royale, and I really mean it. Because everywhere I go, people are like in a rush to get everywhere for some reason. And they're like grabbing anything they can. Even the clothes section was nicely folded, but when people pass by there, all the clothes are unfolded and like unkempt. It was crazy. It was built like a battle royale. That was like the easiest way to describe it. They also sell like really big televisions, and I thought like at the funny joke how like, oh, can you get a 2-for-1 deal on the television? But yeah, what's the appeal with Costco? You love Costco? Can someone explain to me the appeal of Costco? Does it save you a lot of money? Because the prices don't seem too different. Like I was looking at the same kind of container of apple juice that I would normally buy, and 2 apple juice containers is like $9.50. But when I buy it at Walmart the same size, and if I buy 2 of them, it's like $3 each. Like, I'm still not understanding. Is it the quality? Is it the quality's better? I had their muffins, they're really good. I had their croissants, their croissants, and they're pretty good. Hello, Big Stinky. Hello, Little Stinky. We're talking about Costco. Like, what is the appeal of Costco? Prices are considerably lower. Oh, I see. Because honestly, like, compared to the Walmart that I go to normally, the prices are either the same or higher. Excuse you, I'm huge Stinky. Hey, little Stink. Hey, big Stink. Can't you tell me what's inside? Sorry, I don't know, because we are simply natural. Quality for most products are pretty good? I see. I never really found a problem with it, but the only thing I would buy there is the kimchi. The kimchi was like in a big bulk, and that one's like pretty good price for what it is. I think it depends on the product really, because like a lot of products that you normally find elsewhere tends to go cheaper or cheaper elsewhere. But if you are looking for some exotic stuff, I guess that's cheaper. The kimchi was cheaper, right? I saw it was like $4.50 for like a big container. What's the difference between Costco and Walmart? One needs a membership for one thing. You have to pay a yearly membership of $60, which that's why I'm wondering, because like technically if you're going to Costco and you're supposed to be paying a fee for membership, wouldn't the fee for membership like technically be the same amount that you would pay the difference if you're buying everything on the lower end? Like you're probably saving pennies or so. Are doable. I saw that actually. Brother Sheep got like two stacks of like what, 24 stacks of eggs? That's a lot of eggs. They got like 48 stacks of eggs. If this was Minecraft, they only would be able to carry 3 of those around. But yeah, I guess that might be the case, but I can't imagine eating through that much eggs. I probably eat like what, 6 eggs within like 2 weeks? I don't eat that much eggs. I think they're pretty good. I like to mix them like into things. Like I like to put them in soups. I like to eat them for a breakfast thing. I like to use them as a binder for frying. But outside that, I don't normally eat that many eggs. I should try eating more eggs though. The thing I want to try to learn to eat better is boiled eggs, because I heard boiled eggs are a pretty good snack. High in protein, low in like fats, I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying things. But it's basically a much healthier snack than a lot of things. But the question is like, if eggs are like, say where I'm at, $4 for 6 dozen or 6 eggs, which crazy, right? When I went to Mama Sheep's place, I got a dozen egg for $1.50, which is super crazy. I can't believe they sell a dozen eggs over there for $1.50, and over here they sell 6 eggs for $4. But yeah, if I was to get like eggs like that, like technically that wouldn't be the most price efficient snack. Thinking about it logically, you know? That's wild. Yeah, I don't know why the eggs are so expensive in my area. It bothers me too because sometimes I'm craving like fried food and I need like eggs as a binder. But the problem is I can't get eggs as a binder because $4.50 for 6 eggs? That is such a ripoff. Maybe it's because like technically my hometown is right next to a farm. I wonder if that's like what's contributing to the lower prices. 5 dozen at Costco here is $14 for 5 dozen? What the heck? That's crazy. I'm thinking about the price of it. I mean, technically, like the place I went to, Mama Sheep's place, is like $1.50, but or so. But still, like if I compare that to the one here with the Walmart, right? I think a dozen eggs is $6. So technically, if we were to do the same thing, that's gonna be like $60 in eggs. What the heck? I'd buy that. Honestly, I need to learn to make an egg diet. I need to learn to like... Have you guys ever played Project Zomboid? You guys know how in Project Zomboid, you can make a stir fry out of anything, right? You can make a stir fry out of eggs. I need to learn to do that. I need to learn to like take ingredients and just turn it into whatever. And make that my meal. A healthy and delicious meal. I love Project Zomboid cooking though. Of all the cooking in video games, like, not in terms of looks and the appeal of it, right? But in terms of like gameplay fashion, I like how in Project Zomboid you can literally make your own dishes. Which is funny enough, like I don't think I've seen it in any other game. But the idea that you can like make a dish and it's just like, oh, I want to put some vegetables in the stir fry, put some meat in the stir fry. You can have like a ham and shrimp broccoli stir fry with some ketchup and soy sauce. And you know what's funny actually? I've taken that same kind of gameplay design into my own cooking and it surprisingly works. Like you could toss ingredients into a pan and you just have to mix it together. The only thing you do need to know is like some ingredients take longer to cook, like pork you need to cook longer than say beef, right? But other than that, become Dr. Eggman, yeah. I am the Eggman! Give it a try. If you guys don't know how to cook, just do what Zomboid does. Takes a bunch of ingredients, chop it up, and put it, like, mix it together. Heck, that's what a crock pot is, isn't it? You just toss a bunch of ingredients in there, put a seasoning, and then, like, you boil it for the whole day. Is that not how crock pots work? I never used a crock pot. Mama Sheep got me a crock pot, and I still haven't used it. I've been sitting on it for like a year, and I don't know what to cook in it. Maybe I should give it a try one day. But then again, at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Could be good for taco meat, but then again, like, aren't crock pots aren't they meant for like long-term cooking? Like you don't just sit it out for like 30 minutes and it's done. Because it doesn't get that high heat, does it? The only crock pots I ever seen was back in my old work, and when we ever have a potluck, they pull out the crock pots, you know? And we whip it out and everybody like brings in food that we all share. Except me! I just eat. You know what's funny though? Because, okay, so part of my time was like acting as a roving worker between different schools, right? Sometimes I hit the jackpot, right? And that day that I come in, they're having a potluck. So I just casually like blend in with the other staff and teachers and I just grab some food. They don't mind though. I said like, hey, can I get some of that? They said like, yeah, even though you don't work here, like we've seen you a lot, you know what, you deserve some. And I'm like, yeah. That's like my first exposure and like kind of to American food. Just blend in. I'm like a chameleon. I should have been a chameleon. Man, is it too late to rebrand as a chameleon? There you go. I think it's the one thing I do miss from my old work. The fact that like there was a lot of free food. They really appreciate you in like specific days. Not all the time per se, right? But when they do, it feels nice, you know? It feels nice when they show their appreciation, because sometimes it comes in the form of gift cards, sometimes it comes in the form of like free food, sometimes it comes in the form of like, you know, like a gift, a little gift of appreciation. It's cute. That's like the one thing I miss. That's why you guys should go subscribe to my throne and start donating things to me. Bye, 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 bye. It'd be funny if I did set up a throne right about now. Color changing sheep, yes. They call me the master of disguise. Am I too turtly for the turtly club? Turtle. Turtle. This was a lot more simpler than I thought. Just because like she has a lot of skin. There's like a lot of skin showing here. There you go. I bet you I like cut back on some coffee recently. Like, hasn't been going well. Did I tell you about that, guys? How like there was like one day I spent like not drinking coffee and I had like the worst headache, and I was like the most unproductive in my life. Like I could not do anything. I was so debilitated by the need of coffee. It was really bad. And I find it strange how technically coffee doesn't affect me much, but then like when I'm out of coffee or if I don't drink coffee in a long while, that's when it starts affecting me. Give me a second, let me go pull up the references for the mascots. But yeah, I want to try to absolve from drinking too much coffee, but I think that's the problem. I think I've gone too deep into the coffee. We've gone too deep, as they say. Give me a second, I'm pulling up some references. Ugh. I won't lie to you. I think part of the thing is I forgot how to stream again. I feel like every time I stream, I forget how to stream. There you go. Like, what do I even talk about? What do I even say? I think I went through all my topics now. I ran out of things. I forgot how to be a VTuber. It's over. It's time for me to graduate. Where's the music from? It's stock music. It's really nice though, isn't it? I like the stock music sometimes that I find. This is like my main like drawings theme. Back when I first started streaming, this is like the first song I played on stream, and whenever I did a drawing stream, it would be this song. In fact, I named it Drawing Theme Background Sounds. Damn, it's hot today. I'm like melting right now. My place is like 85, 86 right now. I looked at my electric bill because last month I was trying to experiment with like trying to turn on the air conditioner. You're a car. I was trying to experiment with the air conditioner to see like, because usually I don't turn it on during summer, right? Because I'm saving money and trying to make sure I don't spend a lot. But this time I tried to see what happens because my friend said like, oh Alan, your place is too hot. You need to like start turning on your air conditioner more. Maybe if you like balance it out. So I had it set to 82. And I thought like instead of me turning it on and off, right? What if I just left it on 82 the whole day? What a mistake that was. My bill went up by like $40-50. When I normally like spend like $60 to $70 to $80 at most, it went up to $120. I learned my mistake. I learned not to use the air conditioner and just get a bunch of fans. So right now, if you guys hear like something blowing, it's because it's my fan. That's crazy. Mama Sheep never had an air conditioner when I was living with her, so I didn't know how much an air conditioner actually costed. That's wild, yeah. But when I used to live with a friend, they never turn on the air conditioner, and their house gets like 85, 87, right? But the thing was like they had a house and it was like bigger and better dissipated heat, right? So I didn't have to worry about the heat as much, and I had a little fan to blow on me, which was pretty strong. But the idea, I was living with it for a while, and I remember like how hot it would get in their place, but they would never turn on the air conditioner. They were saving money, and I thought like, you know what, it can't be that expensive. But no, they were right. Keep your air conditioner off. It's way too expensive. Air conditioning is way too expensive. Too bad I can't just get a swamp cooler. Which is something apparently that's not that common, and people don't know what that is. Have you guys heard of a swamp cooler? For those who don't know what a swamp cooler is, it's like an air conditioner, but instead of using like what is that called? What is that chemical called? Freon or something like that? Instead of using something like that for cooling down a place, it's basically just a giant fan blowing like through water, right? So the water comes dripping down and the fan blows through it, and it creates a cooler air because of the water, which doesn't work well on humid days. But for every other day, like a dry day, it actually works out really well. Like, it's like, imagine if you had like a bucket of ice, right? And then you have a fan blowing above it. That cool air from the ice is going to be mixed together with the fan blowing very cool air. Maybe I should do something like that. Ooh, I'm a little tired. I've been super tired these last few days. I was like super stressed too, because like I had a lot of comms, because like since I was like stuck driving for 2 days, and then I had to deal with my brother's kids on Friday, then I had to deal with going out of town on Saturday. I've been so stressed completing commissions recently. I'm still gonna get them done, and they're gonna get done on time, right? All my commissions. But I won't lie that I was starting to feel nerve-wracked, but I've been catching up on them. Like the last 2 days, yesterday and today, I've been like doing my best to catch up with everything. So I've been seeing these sketches here and there. I've been like finishing colors and comms. And I was like saying to myself, I haven't got a new commission in a while. And then bam! Slap in the face, 4 more commissions. You know what's funny? A while was just like 1 week. Sometimes that be the case though. Sometimes I just gotta like whisper it to existence. Man, I haven't gotten a commission recently. But luckily they have a 1 month deadline, so none of them are very urgent. So I still have time to do it. I gotta like jump on these ones that I've gotta finish. This one's like due on the 24th. And I had to do Fifi's, which is due by the end of the week. Or Fufu. Let me see if Fifi ever got back to me. Like I did a sketch for Fifi, and I wonder if she got back to me. Nope, not yet. Open the floodgates. Times like this though, I wish I had like a manager or somebody for like support. Like, because I haven't been able to like to post like videos last week for shorts or anything like that. But the problem was that I was just really busy, and I'm kind of worried about my like whole algorithm thing, because I know like YouTube values people who are consistent. But I missed like pretty much a whole week. I posted 2 videos, but then I couldn't get anything else done because of how crazy that week was. So I got 2 videos done, and I'm worried that like because it's only 2 out of my normal 4, YouTube is like, hey, we finally got him. He's no longer consistent. Get him out of the algorithm. Because my videos were like, my shorts were getting views, which is good. And I think that's good that like, you know, being consistent is always good because, you know, appeals to more people and stuff like that. People have something to come back to, but 1 week. It's been 1 week since I posted something. So hopefully it's not too bad. The YouTube algorithm is like a crazy beast though. Oh man. I'm really suddenly really tired. Is it the heat? Does heat cause fatigue? Like, I imagine heat does
just
cause
post
fatigue.
Just post a Deltarune short and you'll
just
get
post a
views again.
Deltarune short? I don't want to do that though. Like, I don't mind maybe posting 1 or 2, but I don't want to post it for the sake of getting views. Gotta get back to work? Okay, take care, Ala. Which is the stupidest thing ever. Because I'm a VTuber, I should be focused on growth and like growing and like getting more views and stuff. But I don't want to do it in such a lambasted way. I want to do it naturally. I want people to see me for who I am and not because I played Deltarune and laughed about it. I don't know. That's like my biggest thing, and it's hard to say because like part of me don't want to like be like that because I know like the more I act like that, the more I'm held to it, and the more I'm held to it, the slightest mess up can like ruin the whole branding, you know? Because like if I build a whole brand on authenticity, the moment I'm not authentic can cause a lot of problems, and I think that's the thing. Everybody is non-authentic every now and then, you know? It's just a fact of reality. We all have our moments where we gotta fake it. As my college professor says, you gotta fake it till you make it. Right? So I need to start faking it more, but at the same time, like, I'm just worried that like there's gonna be a time where I get called out. It's like, I thought you were authentic, Alin. I thought you were real, Alin. But you decided to say this? Which I was thinking about too. Okay. I'm telling you, I got a lot of things to yap about. I was listening to Mint and Dokibird talk on one of their videos, and what they think they were talking about is vor, and they were laughing really, really hard at it, and like kind of calling it gross and stuff. And I was thinking about it like, I try to avoid saying anything negative about something. Like if you show me something, I'll try to put it into a positive spin or something. But then I was thinking about it like, why can't I just say like, yeah, vor is gross. I don't like this. This is dumb. I don't know. I just thought it was really, really funny. You're late? Hey Davis. Actually, you're early. Let me go wipe the tears from my eyes. I'm gonna say it now. Vor is gross. Vor's you. How are you doing, Davis? Though, having a good day? We're just working on comms as usual. This is gonna be like a really awkward thing for people who are lurking and listening. Hopefully He-chan's not listening. If He-chan's listening, she's gonna be looking at her computer and be like, that's my childhood friend, and then she'll disown me, and I'll start like falling on the floor, vibrating and crying. The worst kind of ugly cry, when you start vibrating. Oh. I won't lie though, I am tired. You could draw Kurt Cobain somewhere? No, I am working on a commission for someone. The most I could do is a subtle Among Us, because Among Us fits anywhere, but a Kurt Cobain, I don't think so. Hey, semi-truck. Let's see. Let me draw this. Kind of looks weird when it's like looking straight on you. It's like the Powerpuff Girls syndrome. You know how like in the Powerpuff Girls they have the rule that your character should never look straight ahead? Like the Powerpuff Girls should never look straight ahead. But anyways, you gotta go. I have things to do. Alright, thank you guys for jumping in then. Maybe I should make a coffee. Does anyone know anything about coffee-nomics? Like if I drink a decaf, is that bad? I have instant decaf, and it usually does wake me up even though it's a decaf, because it's just a placebo effect that like I'm drinking coffee, I better get to work. But I wonder if it actually does have caffeine. Like I've been trying to like lessen the amount of caffeine I have, either that or stabilize it. But yeah. I don't know if decaf is supposed to be good or not for that. I'm feeling really sleepy though. I found a Native American at my dad's. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like fossil? What do you mean by Native American? Do you mean like a fossil? A Native American? You mean like a person? Oh, arrowhead. So a fossil. I was gonna say like I think there's a lot of those people kind of running around everywhere. That's pretty cool though. What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna sell it to a museum? I don't know if it'll sell well, but it's a pretty cool artifact to keep for yourself. I'm keeping it? That's good. I'd probably keep it too. It'll be like added to my collection of things that I never look at. Into the box you go collection. Just like Hypixel Skyblock. Let me tell you guys about Hypixel Skyblock, right? Maybe part of the reason too is because I've been playing that at night. And I'm gonna say right now, I might have grinded my Iron Man account a lot. It's by law to protect any Native American thing by law. I forgot. Ah, well, let me go call the cops on you. I just enjoy Iron Man. But I was looking at like some videos, and like another one that caught my eye was something called Windcraft. Has anyone here ever played Windcraft in Minecraft? Which apparently it's like more MMO than Minecraft
grinding
or
Limbus
Hypixel. It's not as big as that though. While not grinding Limbus, I won't lie, I haven't been grinding Limbus. Because I got like, I've been just doing the mirror dungeon grind. I've been in the mirror dungeon mines for so long. I forgot what like air tastes like. So it was kind of nice to play something that wasn't just like pressing the auto win button. Got Native American ancestors, but not a drop of Native American in my DNA test. I don't think that's how it works then. Are you sure you're Native American? Unless it's like so small.
You probably can do
I told you probably can do samurai by now. I don't think I can.
Reporting viewers to the authorities stream when?
Reporting viewers to the authorities when? Now! Side-eye. I mean, I guess the only way there's no traces of Native American in your blood is if like, if you are such a further down generation that the bloodline has been so diluted. I must show an image. You can't link it here in your Discord. Feel free to share in the Discord. I'll check it out. Okay. You know what? Look, this person has 2 mascots. We should have 2 mascots. One that's a sheep and one that's a ram. What would you draw for nothing, by the way? Just wondering. You had to come during specific days if you want me to draw for nothing. But usually it's a sketch. The only time I would draw something for nothing is if it's like, you know, something something that I'm motivated and inspired by because I got a good idea.
The hard part. You just have to get lucky, and if your lowest
That's the
HP
thing though,
unit
Fender.
be someone
I tried
that
again to do
well.
do the fight again, and I won't lie, I can't get past the first phase anymore. Like, I think I just got lucky. Because like all the coins aligned, I was able to like break on I was able to break before he does his attack, but it's always something small, like whether like one character is out of line, one character misses a coin flip. Like it's the smallest mistake that leads to the biggest problem. I got like 19 bucks in your account. Me no want to spend. I also hit 1.1k. Nice, congrats. I mean, at the end of the month, I do like a free draw thing. So if you want to try, go for that. But you have to have channel points for it. Like, you need to have like what, 1,000 channel points, I think? I forgot how many channel points it is, but you get channel points just from watching the stream. But if you're looking for a free drawing, just accumulate those channel points.
Are you still using your previous run ego gifts?
No, I'm not. That might be a part of the problem. How do I check? Exclamation mark point. Exclamation mark points. It'll tell you how many points you have. Big. Where was it point? Let me see. Give me a second. There you are. Yeah, I think it costs like 2,500. But I do it every month, so let me see. Let me check how much it costs on Twitch. Grrr. Me poor. It's okay. It's to reward those who come back to watch the stream every now and then. You know, usually they're able to accumulate the channel points really fast. But you know, it doesn't mean that like, you know, I dislike you more than others. I like you guys all equally, right? You're all a sheep or a rammy. Okay, I think this is good. I just need to start coloring. He's missing his ears! Cursed drawing with no ears! Cursed dragon!
197k points RN.
Like, some of you probably will never have to worry about gaining points again. I gotta like suck the points out of you. I gotta like vacuum it like Luigi. It'd be weird to have a Nirvana obsession and the weird lead singer's the distant cousin. Really? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's crazy to think that like you're related to someone that's famous. Honestly though, my family's just full of doctors. It would be really cool to have like an actor. What if I was the first actor?
I have 7.5k.
Yeah, you guys are rich too. See, it's normal because like I think you get like a good boost, like 1,000 per first time chatting or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but so far you guys are doing well your point management. I'm gonna be so tired. Oh my gosh, I just realized that 2 months is October. Oh, just end me now. Why do I do so much digs? I'm tired. Oh, I should get a coffee. Should I get a coffee? If I get a coffee now. Alright. I need to know. Oh yeah, I saw this really cute picture of like Manhattan Cafe. Talking about coffee, it made me just realize I forgot to post this like picture of Manhattan Cafe drinking from coffee. Google him. Isn't Kurt Cobain have a show of his own? Let me see. Let me see if I can find the picture. It's the Kurt Cobain show. There it is. I'm gonna post it on the Discord. I was gonna make like the funny witty comment and say I can see why you like Manhattan Cafe. There you go. I posted it on the UMA Discord. Let me see. What level? Oh, I missed these messages on Discord. You tease a new character art for this week? Oh! Manhattan Cafe is really cute though. I can't wait till she actually comes out. Oh no! I'm getting stuck in the doom scrolling. I'm getting stuck in the doom scrolling. Your speed significantly increases in the second half of the race, but sometimes you'll be also very tired. Sorry, I'm reading this card explanation. Put it in your server. Put what? The Goo Goo Baby time with rice shower? Cute. Yeah! Sorry, I'm doom scrolling on Twitter. Kurt Cobain? Why? I don't even know the guy, much less like it. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I'm not gonna look at it. Bad cheapy? No, I'm not gonna look at it. That's a you thing, semi-truck. That's not me. I'm more of a cute anime girl doing cute anime things guy. Everybody has their own fixation. For me, it's the cute anime stuff. Kurt Cobain. Oh, he's dead? I thought he was alive. I don't know why I keep thinking he's alive. 1994, that's crazy. So then who does the Kurt Cobain show? If he's dead, then who's doing the show? Oh gosh. He killed himself? Oh, that's sad. My condolences to his family. Was there a reason why? Did something happen? Cut down in his prime. What a shame. There you go. Oh no, he was 27? Dang. That's pretty young. I know people like say anything that's over 20 is old, but technically, like, when you're at 27, you still have like your whole life ahead of you. You're only like less than a quarter there. Francis Bean Cobain? What does that mean? Oh, had one kid? How's this kid doing at least? Did he also get into like the rock star kind of thing? The rock star life? I'm just a rock star, baby! He's just a rock star! It's Nor Cobain. It's Cobain? 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 Is it Cobain? I thought I was Corbane the whole time. That's my dyslexia! Oh, you silly dyslexia. I think it's a scarf. There you go. Did you know perfume is highly flammable? Yep. There's a lot of things that are highly flammable. There you go. I think I'm gonna do it. Maybe I should like... How bad would it be to drink like a little bit of coffee? I wasn't this tired before stream, but I think it's because the heat and then like actually talking now is making me exhausted. Believe it or not, talking takes a lot of energy, you know? Like I'm expending 5,000 units of energy. Did you know cat is cat? Like catastrophe? Ho 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 ho. Thank you for those facts, truck. Also, Alish? Why is everyone like saying my names in caps whenever they have something exciting to say? And they're like, Alan! Alan, you gotta hear this! Alan! That's what I think of whenever someone says my name in caps. They're like yelling at the top of their lungs, Alan! Wake up, Alan! Then make it a T1D cure? What's a T1D cure? Is that like a dinosaur thing? What's a T1D? Type 1 diabetic? Haven't they been still researching it? Like, did they... I thought, what's it called? It's still in research. Did they actually come up with a cure? Or... Because they've always been researching it. But, did they actually came through with a breakthrough? Let me see. Was there a breakthrough? They've cured someone with it? Really? That's crazy. But wasn't like, was it, which one was it? Wasn't the type 2 diabetic one the one that's the one that's more common? Type 1 diabetic is not like a, let me see. I might be cured, so no, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I forgot which one was it. I think like one of them is like passed down. Fully automated artificial pancreas system for the better diabetes care. Interesting. Cured the first deadly disease suffered by millions. Oh, Switch dead? Yeah, people are just not here. It happens. Every now and then somebody says something, but that's cool. I'm happy for anyone who's diabetic. I'm a little glad that I never got diabetes though. I can't imagine. It's just you? Yeah, it happens. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. It happens. I don't normally sweat it at all. Sometimes you have some people here, sometimes you don't. And that's just how the flip of the coin goes. Okay. Let me just... Besides, usually these art streams are mostly for me, just to get things done. Because I know like they're not my most popular streams. But I want to be more productive, and having some stream days... Man, my throat's like not clear. So having some stream days dedicated to just being productive really helps. Especially sometimes like with some days I'm like really down on my luck and I get like demotivated to do things. I had to... Like having these days where I just like go on stream and like people are witnessing me, like they're like, oh man, we could see Alan drawing, we better hold him accountable. Yeah, that's part of the reason that I like to stream my drawings. People say I'm a girl when I'm a boy because of the voice. That's just how it be sometimes. Just hope you hit second puberty like Pirate Software did. I still don't know if that's a real thing or not. Like Pirate Software seems so like believing that there's second puberty, and I don't know if that's a thing. Is my voice gonna drop once again? Am I gonna be deep voice Laphel? Will I be really cool and handsome? Will I have a voice like Vox from Niji Sanji? It would be nice to have a deeper voice. Imagine Alan Deep's voice of hell. the world would be a different place. I'd be like roaring, I'd be yelling, I'd be doing ASMR. That's right, your fellow VTuber. We are now ASMR tubers. I dig my hole at like 6 feet and 6 inches. What does that mean? Is that some sort of a new expression? I dig my hole. Diggy diggy dig, dig diggy diggy dig. Diglet dig, drill, drill, drill. Diglet dig, drill, drill, drill. I got bored and I dig one day in the dirt. You know, there's... I don't mean to judge for your usage of time, but I feel like there's some better things you could do other than digging. Maybe it's just me, but I probably spend my time doing something else other than digging. Oh gosh. Maybe I should dig some tea. I've hit clay. Do you need clay? What does like natural clay even feel like? I could ship clay. You should make something out of your clay then. Be like those people who make like anime figures out of clay. Be the anime figurine artist that you deserve to be. You don't watch anime? What are you doing here as a VTuber? I literally talk about anime all the time. Okay, maybe like anime games.
What do you usually use as a canvas size?
Funny enough, because I do a lot of thumbnails, 1920 by 1080, but I usually go by A4 size. If I'm going to do an illustration for someone, I go A4. That way it could be printed out easily. Right? Because if it's A4 size, I can reduce it down to A5 and A6s, and I could like convert it all over the place. I'm not alone no more. Sure. It's okay. But I think it's one of those things you have to figure out on your own. Like I could recommend you guys sizes to use. Some things would make more sense. Like if you're going for a widescreen feel, a 19 by 6 or 18 by 6. I forgot what the ratio is. But a widescreen ratio would be a better kind of direction to go in, right? But if you're going for something like, say, like an art piece that you want to print or something like that, you know, just have to consider it. Shu, Twitch user, Shu. Don't be like that. They're just here. I think it depends too. Like some art styles look better on higher resolution than other art styles. It's because like the higher your DPI and resolution gets, the smaller your tools get. So you would have to make your tools bigger to compensate. And some tools are not like designed. Some tools are not designed to be used on bigger canvases. You know? So I think that's the important thing with it. You gotta experiment and see what works for you. And I keep saying that, but honestly, art is like one of the most hands-on learning that you have to do. And if you can't do hands-on learning, you're gonna struggle with drawing, or at least learning to draw. Because it involves a lot of critical thinking. It requires a lot of like planning, questioning, right? Art is the philosophy of college. I don't know what's going on with that one. Do you know? Think you should sneak cat Tippy in one of your live stream? What's a cat Tippy? Is that some sort of new cat meme? Man, I am so out of the loop. I don't understand these memes you guys talk about. There's like Pee-Pee Frog, Cat Tippy, Hawk Twa. What are these? His name's Tippy, my cat? Tippy? Oh, so it's your cat. You just want me to put your cat on my stream. Is there a particular reason you want it on my stream and not your stream? There we go. Sure. Why not? Yeah.
Hawk-Twa.
Hawk-Twa. Hawk-Twa. I learned from Doki Bird, that's how you pronounce it. Hawk-Twa. Makes it sound so fancy and elegant. How's the Hawk-Twa girl doing anyways, guys? I was listening to a video talking about her and how like she did crypto coins. It feels like you either like get big and then like disappear off the planet, or you get big and you make like a Hoktwa Bitcoin. Is that what they call it? Bitcoins? No. What's it called? Cryptocurrency. Coming your way on Discord. Let me see. Cute cat. Cats are cute. Too bad I'm allergic. I always wanted to try to have a cat. Yeah. I think that's the thing. If you counteract their stupidity with your own stupidity, you win. I'm gonna call your Hoktwa, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hoktwa. Don't mind the messy room. It's okay. I see messier. My college roommates used to be super messy. I never understood how like someone could live in such a messy room. But then again, I guess technically mine is partially mess. I gotta like clean. Like I am gathering dust right now. I'm on like +1 dust scale. Can you sneak in, please? Why? Let's see. Like I'll need to put his tail in there. Oh boy. Please? That's not a good enough reason. Put him somewhere random? That's not a good enough reason. I want to see my boy? That's still not a good enough reason? There we go. Alright. That looks pretty cute. This little fox is looking pretty cute. I'm gonna tell an adult on you.
Yeah, you need to use characters Alin likes, like Rice Shower.
You're right, let's put Rice Shower on screen instead. Do I still have Rice Shower here? Where's my cute Rice Shower? Where did my Rice Shower go? Give me a second, let me go find my Rice Shower. I gotta organize files again. We gotta have a whole stream dedicated to like organizing files once again.
Viewers on streamboo.com, remove the space at 0.
No, get this person out here! He's advertising, destroy him! Okay, give me a second. Where is my Rice Shower gift? Don't know me, unpredictable. Where the heck did it go? Give me a second. No, that's Ina. Ina.
No way a bot.
What the heck? Where'd it go? Where'd my Rice Shower gift go? Give me a second. Where did it go? Did I just type in rice? Guys, it's missing my rice. Oh, there it is. I found it. I was so worried. I thought I lost my daughter. There she is. There you are. We're gonna put you over here. There you are, Rice Shower. There you are, Rice Shower. Look at my daughter. Isn't she cute? Place rice with a cat. No. 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 You love your cat? Your cat's cute though. But I don't know the first thing about your cat. I can't say I love your cat.
2010s.
Yeah! Right, Rice Shower? Pero? My Rice Shower is the cutest. Are you guys ready for Guild Wars next week? Or no, this week. Are you guys ready for Guild Wars this week? Guild Wars is coming up on Umamusume. You got your medium horses ready? I haven't had too much time to play, but I still like technically... I'm still a class 6.
I'm not.
I'm still a class 6 trainer, guys. I think I can handle myself. Gonna say some mean meows. Meow. Meow. Looking on the bright side, what's it called? Everyone that's in our guild probably are ready, because everyone seems to be sort of taking this semi-seriously. Like, I don't know how to put it, but it seems like a lot of members in our thing is like ready to is cruising for a bruising, basically. So looking on the bright side, Fenner, as long as you participate, you'll get the participation rewards as well as the guild rewards. If anything like Granblue. If it's anything like Granblue always gives their like players who at least do a couple damage like participation rewards. So as long as you do that, you're able to get the rewards that the guild earns. Hiss. Whack my hand. Whack. If only I should like make some propaganda posters to encourage everyone. I'll be like, everyone get back into the ditches. It's time.
DW, I'm still gonna participate.
Yeah. Time to mine for meat. That's what we call it in Granblue. In Granblue, it was like farming for meat because you needed meats to do the higher level raids. So like during the interludes as well as the day one participation, you had to farm meat the whole day, and it got really bad. Like some people went to the hospital with how bad they're grinding in the game. They would be like up all day and all night just to complete their grind, because like guilds like to set quotas. Oh, of course I'm on the wrong layer. Guilds set quotas to make sure that like if you don't like reach this point, you're gonna get kicked from the guild, right? We're not that kind of guild yet, right? We're gonna be there one day. We're gonna be like, oh, you guys gotta earn 1 billion points, right? But the quota gate's getting higher and higher with each guild wars, thanks to the fact that players keep getting more and more stronger units, killing the things faster and faster. Back when Granblue was smaller, I was able to be a part of an A rank guild, and all I had to do was farm for like the whole day, right? And that was like maybe not even a whole day, like a half day. Like I would just farm for a half day and that'll give me all my participation points I need, right? But as time went on, to be part of an A rank guild, that amount of grind was longer and longer, to the point where unless you're like one-shotting level 90 nightmares, you weren't gonna make it into like the top A rank guilds. Wanna send more Tippy? Can you make propaganda posters about my cat and send them here? Why? I'm always gonna ask why. You can't just say like, can you do this, and not expect me to ask why. And if you don't have a good reason, then the answer is no. I'm gonna smack you. No, I won't smack you. I'm too nice. There you go. That's looking really cute. There we go. Question is this a cat or a fox? Could tell your mother. Okay. This is really cute. See, they're holding up their waifu drawings. That's what this whole drawing's supposed to be. So like the whole idea of this stream thumbnail is she wanted it for like rating your waifus, chat's waifus. So essentially this is her rating their waifus. Okay. Put this all together now. You know, there you go. All right, next to color Nixie. Okay, why is my pen not working? She's very cute. She has a very cute design. I like the way Nixie looks.
You're gonna rate all my waifus 10, right, Alin?
You know what?
Alin Laphel.
Honestly, I think every waifu's cute. I have yet to come across a non-cute waifu. That reminds me though, speaking of waifu, there was like another thing I saw on my Twitter that I need to share. What's this? Maybe instead of rage baiting, you can spend your time friend maxing and smile baiting. Thank you. I'm gonna send pics until you tell me to stop on Discord. Stop. Oh, here we go. I found it. Here you go. I'll post it on the what's it called? The Umas. I saw this. I was like, oh, Fenner would love this. There you go. Moko-jan, you're getting replaced. If I remember, chat. Okay. What's that horse called? The green one? What is this? What is this picture of her with her tongue out? That's going viral. I've been seeing so much pictures of her. Satoru Diamond? I think that's what her name was. I forgot what her name was, but she was the Hita-san's rival, right? But for some reason, there's a large amount of pictures of her with her tongue sticking out going around. Both drawn and like not drawn. I stopped. Okay.
Mume?
Mume, yeah. Fake Mume. Cute Mume. Horse Mume. Which kind of is ironic when you think about it, because everyone was like, when Mume was streaming, they called her a horse girl. It's weird how what goes around comes around sometimes. We finally got Mume in a horse game, or as a horse girl. Yeah, not Mume. I don't know why she, with a long tongue sticking out, has been going viral. Ear hood spectrum. I can hear everything versus what? How it feels to consume an entire glass of milk without any digestive consequences. That's me. I like to drink milk. Bakushin. That's a cute picture of Bakushin. Like, I don't understand what's with this Mume tongue sticking out thing. Can you Google Alin, New York? Why Alin, New York? Is that really a real Pokemon, Regicopter? That's not a real Pokemon. Oh, I see. Oh gosh, I'm scrolling through Twitter again. I'm scrolling through Twitter again. Oh no, I gotta stop. My GF is asleep and I want attention. I mean, I'm reading your chat messages. Does that count? Attention is so overrated, though. You don't need attention. You know? You don't need attention at all. It's overrated to be read. It's better to be unread and lurk. You know, I have 100 viewers right now. They're all watching me at this very moment, but none of them are talking. You know, if I open my chat list, I got like, what, 500 bots? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I've never been one to try to be the center of attention. So, I get why it's a thing. I won't lie that, like, when the streamer laughs at my joke, it does make me feel happy inside. I start giggling. I'm like, ooh. When streamer reads chat message out loud, I start like giggling like a little schoolgirl. Teehee. I say out loud. There we go. Did you know? Is this like a did you know gaming bit? Did you know? In Mario 64, Panico 2112. something. I don't know. I don't actually never seen much of the did you know gaming stuff. It's so weird that I became a content creator when you think about it, because there's like so many things I actually never really consumed related to content creating. Like, you know, the most I consume is like video essays and stuff like that, but I never really consumed like any of the mainstream stuff like Game Grumps, Yogcast. I think the most.
Back and I see mommy Alin Laphel.
It's not a mommy, guys. But yeah, I haven't really participated or watched a lot of stuff. The most mainstream thing I watched was Vinesauce. Welcome back, though. We were just talking about Guild Wars Sortie, and also about Hypixel. I was talking about my Iron Man and how like my Iron Man is making good progress.
It's not a mommy set to the most mommy character.
Alright, what defines a mommy? This is not a mommy character. Looking at this just looks like a regular anime girl to me. Very cute, I won't lie. Very maybe One-san, but mommy probably not.
Look at her looking milkers.
That's it? Because like, couldn't that same thing be defined as a lot of characters? I think of her more like a One-san or like a very cute girl. But yeah, you can trust a jellyfish with a credit card because they won't remember. Someone's simping. Simp.
A lot of character are mommy characters.
Are they though? I mean, I can understand like Super Creek, but then like if you compare someone like say, what's her name? What was that girl's name in Opera's campaign? The one that's like a nervous wreck, who's like clutching onto Opera so hard, like, oh, I need you, my queen, basically. You know what I mean? Hi. Hey, Hippity.
I would need to read the stories to know who you're talking about.
Dodo. Yeah, Dodo. She's kind of like, she's what's easy to say? Voracious, right? She's a little plump. I guess that's the easy way to put it, but I wouldn't count her as a mommy character. I think a mommy is a personality more than it is a look. Nice drawing. Thank you. You're being tickled tonight, making you laugh. I'm always laughing. Have you watched Failboat? No, I haven't. Who's a Failboat? Or what does Failboat do? If I had to guess, based on the name, I'm guessing like Roblox content? Minecraft content? What else is popular with a name like that?
Dog.
Fortnite!
Dotto doesn't have mommy eyes, the fuck are you talking about, lol?
You said the milk turns in her look.
She also does the woo face.
Hello, Jirachi here. Hey Jirachi, how are you doing? He's a YTuber? You mean a flesh tuber? I can't draw? Don't worry, drawing is like... The thing about drawing, it just takes a lot of practice, really. If you want some drawing advices, if like, this goes out to anybody. If you guys want like anything to do about drawing... I like how YouTube is talking about something more wholesome than what Swordy is. But yeah, if you guys need any drawings advice, feel free to ask. I always love to help artists and teach artists and let artists learn. YTuber YouTube short? Oh, so he does YouTube shorts? I'm good, sorry. No worries.
Are you expecting me to be a normie?
No, I'm not expecting you to be a normie, but I just think it's hilarious. She has like the anime hair vents going on. I always think that's cute. Where have you been this last week? I've been out of town this last week, so I've been busy. But I am back now, and I'm alive. I survived my trip out of town. That's why I'm celebrating by drawing. I should be able to finish this one today. And I could probably
sound exhausted.
I am exhausted, actually. I've been like super exhausted the last few days because let me tell you, Swordy, I've been playing Hypixel on my Iron Man. Not on the co-op account, but the Iron Man. And let me tell you, I have learned a lot about the game. Because I stay up at like 2 or 3 playing.
Yeah, you didn't help me at all. I'm gonna root your ass.
You know what though? Well, on my Iron Man, I could try to help you carry. I could carry you through a dungeon, right? I could help you do a dungeon. It'll be fun. What can I get for a penny? Don't ignore me, grr. Depends. How shiny is the penny?
Can you now?
Yes, sorta. I don't know, actually. But I was able to do a dungeon run. Not solo, of course. I did this dungeon run. And let me tell you, Hypixel players are the most toxic people I've ever met in gaming. What the heck is wrong with them? They're so bothered with their rates and stuff, and like... I don't know what happened.
I did 4 to 5 of them. 2 to 3 were toxic.
We started a run, right? I had to ask, like, how do you ready? Because nobody, like, everyone's saying, like, hey, ready up. I'm like, how do you ready? And they're like, you do this, you idiot. I'm like, whoa there, I'm sorry. And then, like, the same guy.
Also, FYI, there's hard goals so you can obtain obsidian chest.
Yeah, I saw people, like, try to S-rank it or something like that. But basically the person that called me an idiot ran straight in, got killed by everything, and left the party. And then like everyone was like, wow. 2025 penny, fresh, rare. I don't think it's that. No Wi-Fi. Oh,
that's way too common law.
It's hilarious though. Like I find it funny. Like some of the most like worst players are like the people who run straight in. But the thing about like dungeon runs is like they are super non-cooperative. Like everybody just runs off in their own direction and does whatever, and I get lost because like I don't know what I'm doing. Do I follow someone and then we team up, or are we supposed to like split up and like search for clues? Is this like a Scooby-Doo situation? Like I'm not too sure the whole dungeon run things, and I've done like maybe a handful of dungeons.
I pick mage and just cast my ultimate upon entering, or else I go with like tanking. Get shot by any mobs.
Yeah, I choose tanking. I like tanking, so I think I got like a level 3-4 tinker. But yeah, it's interesting. Like the mini games inside it, like the dungeon puzzles, are very unique, but at the same time, some of them don't work that well. Right? Have you done that one water puzzle, Sorty? The one where it's like the water trickling from the top and you have to like open all the door panels and let it go into each one or something like that? I'm not too sure how it works. It's like it's a weird puzzle where you're supposed to like fill up the specific hole colors to open the door, but I'm not too sure.
But I got a puzzle solver mod.
What mod did you say you use again? Because I tried downloading some mods, but apparently they don't have it. Like the one I downloaded was something called Sky Honey? Something like that? Hey Twitch, I cast Cannoner, you're a cat now? Meow. I'm rebranding as a cat. My mouth tastes like teeth? Is it bleeding?
It comes with probably thousands of mods.
But the problem is, I got like this really cool resource pack, right? And I really love the items in it. And I don't think I could survive without it anymore. Part of the reason I like playing Hypixel is because that resource pack has some really cool items. I got tired of seeing like, oh, this is just another gold sword or diamond sword.
Resource pack can work on any launchers, Luma.
Can they? Because like it said there it needs firmament, and firmament requires fabric. And then when I looked at Badleon is not running fabric. Like I think it's called First Sky Reborn, something like that. And against popular beliefs, guys, it's not a furry pack. Sky, my bad. But I remember it because the first part was fur. Let me see. But like the items in there are really cool. Like I really like the way the items look in this. And I can't live without it, honestly.
Twitch stuttered when you said you weren't a furry, therefore they detected a lie.
No, that's not how it works. Here, let me show you guys. Like some of these weapons are really cool looking, and it really does put a better spin on it, right? Than essentially than what the normal stuff is. Here's some of the armor packs, right? It's really cool.
Give me the resource pack and I'll say if it works.
It's First Sky. Here, I'll give a link to it. But it said there like it requires firmament. And I'll also give the one on Modrinth. Because the Modrinth one is the one I use. No Wi-Fi, leave you now. Alright, take care. Thank you for jumping in. Hopefully you get Wi-Fi back. I wonder if it's First Sky or First Ski. But the textures are really nice. I really like the way the armor look, especially because the armor really does like add a unique spin to it. It really makes it feel more fantasy-like, I guess. Like I don't know. Seeing all the different leather armors, I guess could be cool, but at the same time, they're not the most appealing things to see. Even like the simple tools, right? When I saw what the drills look like, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Hi, hey Tazbia. I'm just showing off this really cool resource pack. How have you been doing? I'm a little tired, but I'm doing well. Like this one is really cool. Do you see these drills? When I saw the drills in the original one, and it's just the prismatic shards, I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, that's a drill? That's a drill? And I get why that's the case, but I don't know. I don't know. We're talking about Hypixel right now. Skyblock. Have you guys played Skyblock? Have you guys heard of Windcraft? I was gonna ask this of you, Sorty. Have you played Windcraft before? Because Windcraft was another thing that was showing up a lot on my feed. And I'm kind of tempted to give it a try. I was actually considering rescheduling Wednesday for, instead of doing Hypixel Skyblock, we do some Windcraft. Because I kind of want to see what that's like. I heard it's smaller, but I heard it's like a more refined MMORPG compared to Skyblock. Like, when I saw the numbers, it's like less than 2,000 players versus like, what? 20,000 that Skyblock gets? But that's not necessarily a bad thing. There you go. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. How about you? How are you doing? Having a good day? I'm just drawing as usual. I'm working on commissions right now, as usual, because my life is made of commissions. And plus I had to catch up again, because last week I had a really busy week thanks to Mama Sheep's birthday. How have you guys been though? Have you guys had anything exciting? Anything exciting happening to you guys? I'm gonna turn on my fan on high. Nice. Yeah, it was fun and all, but boy was I exhausted afterwards. Like, I was super exhausted with everything afterwards. I think the other thing, thinking about it too, with the Hypixel Skyblocks, I like the concept of talismans, but I have a hard time like identifying talismans between each other. I think it's because like all of them uses like player heads as items, and it makes sense why they had to do it. That way they don't have to add actual items, but it doesn't. I don't think it lends well to the overall game, in my opinion. They have like some custom models, like a goblin. I saw the goblin. That's pretty cool. But at the same time, like I don't know why they don't like try to push for much more cooler kind of monsters or item designs. Instead, we have the same diamond sword over and over with a different name. That's why I need to have this resource pack. If I don't have this resource pack, I probably wouldn't play as much. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, are you guys ready for summer to end? I'm at this point, like, summer has been so hot right now. I'm so excited when it ends, because then I could finally, like, instead of actually turning on fans and air conditioner, I could just, like, open the door. I prefer the winter, usually, because, like, you can survive a lot longer without a heater than you can without an air conditioner. I feel like an air conditioner becomes really necessary when the temperature starts hitting, like, 86 degrees inside the place, you know? When the apartment starts hitting 86 degrees, that's when you know you have to turn on the air conditioner. I don't like turning it on because it gets expensive, but I do it because I have to. Oh man, I'm really hot. What time is this? 8:30? As soon as like the time hits 9 o'clock, I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner to cool down the place, and then I'll turn it off again, because at least my rates are lower after 9 o'clock. I gotta be very conservative once again with my air conditioner because I learned my lesson. Have you guys ever played anything else on like Minecraft when it comes to servers? For those who have played like things like Hypixel and Windcraft, so I kind of want to experiment with some of them. Because like, you know what's funny? Despite me playing a lot of like Hypixel and like planning to play like Skycraft or Windcraft, I haven't came across the loot box problem that apparently plagues a lot of Minecraft servers. Like I haven't seen the crate stuff, which I heard is very prevalent in Minecraft servers, but yeah. Have you heard of a game called Genshin Impact? I have. I used to play it for a while, but I can't get myself back to playing it. For me, it was just very time consuming, which says a lot. Because it feels like I just log in, do my dailies, and I leave. And the story, I don't know. The story I started losing interest in after Lingwood. Like I did the Inazuma story, and I couldn't like bring myself to like go to Sumaru.
It's time consuming, but in the bad way.
Yeah. But I did like the way Fontaine looks.
You don't make any real progress.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Sometimes it feels like I do a lot of things and I haven't really like moved forward. But The only reason I would play is for Fontaine, because I like Farina. Farina is very cute. That's all it takes for me to come back. You just need to give me a very cute girl. Give me a very cute anime waifu, and I would come back to your game. But even then, it wasn't enough for me to come back.
Beating the furry allegations.
She is not a furry! Is she? Is that her story? Wait a second. Is Farina a furry? Like, I have her, right? I got her when I rolled, like, gacha, and I literally got her. I love her design. I really like this, like, design. I don't. Story's kind of trash in Genshin, in my opinion. That's a shame, because I feel like Genshin started off really well.
I will stay silent so you have a doubt.
So in other words, no. But yeah, Dawn got me back into Limbus, but the problem is I'm starting to fall out of Limbus because of the mirror dungeon grind. The mirror dungeon grind is eating me alive. I can't even beat the samurai guy to continue the story. I'm just gonna go back to my Uma Musume and raising Rice Shower. How are you doing, Rice Shower? I forgot you're right there. Cute Rice Shower. Farina is not a furry, yeah. Zwin Yoon? Which one's Zwin Yoon? Is that the Chinese cook girl? I forgot who Zwin Yoon is. Okay.
I do it for you, but I can't XD.
I know. I need to figure it out on my own, but still, at the same time, why is that battle so RNG dependent? It feels so bad because like the moment one bad thing happens, everything landslides. Like landslides so hard, I can't like recover from it. Like all it takes is one bad coin flip.
Send me your current ego gifts. I'll tell you if they're good.
I could try to do it. Let me see. The bird. Oh, her. Is she a furry? She looked like a regular girl. I know who you're talking about. I'm sorry. She's no Farina though. Farina's like top cute. Even just the way Farina talks is very cute. Like I think that's the thing that got me because like there's more to looks than just like being cute.
It does be like that with Limbus sometimes.
There's also personality. Personality is very important.
Is best girl too.
She is though. Yeah. Like whenever she has that girl failure feel to her. I like myself a good girl failure. That's why I watch Mint. I like me some good girl failure. Good thing Mint doesn't watch my content. She'll be like, ah! How dare he? How dare he describe me as the girl failure?
Just so you can feel confident as a guy failure.
I am not a guy failure. I feel like when you say failure, like in that sense, you gotta be like, it's kind of cute, it's moe, you know? But cute and moe is not what I am. I'm just a regular failure, guys. Don't call me a guy failure, just call me a regular failure. I feel happier if you call me just a regular failure. I feel college, guys. I didn't actually. There you go.
Oh cutie pie failure.
No, don't even say that. How dare you? That's gross. Ew, don't do that. Stop that. Oh, cutie pie, don't samurai. Da 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 da. I, my little butterfly. I was listening to Mint's karaoke earlier. She's very cute. I love Mint's
He's
voice.
gone mad already, no.
I don't know if I should get a coffee though. Like, I don't know if I should get like a decaf or not. Because like, would a decaf still like do as bad as a coffee? You know what I mean? I don't know. Because I feel really tired, but I think a decaf or a coffee drink would help with that. Okay. Little butterfly. Are you planning on joining 6.0? What's coming in 6.0? Anything cool? Sorry. What's coming in 6.0? Honestly, of all the games I would probably come back to in terms of ranking, I'd probably come back to ZZZ first. Alice is very cute. I'm kind of sad I missed out on Alice. Nodcry? Is that the one where Child came from? Chilled? Is that one's name? Chilled? Child? Is that his homeland? That's the ice one, right? Because I think you guys went through every element by now. It's Child's homeland. Okay. No, Child is from Shenzhnaya? So then, where's this next one? Wait, let me think of my elements. So the first one was wind.
Genshin
Earth.
Was supposed to go for 5 years, but TBH I can barely see it do 7.
I think I could see it doing more, because it's still one of the more popular games in the world, after all. Let me think.
10 years.
It's an independent nation? You're telling me there's nations that's not dependent on elements? That's crazy. So then what do you do in an independent like nation? Do you even get like a new element type? But yeah, I would rather come back to ZZZ and Star Rail first before that. ZZZ especially. ZZZ has such like good character designs, but I do think it still suffers from the Genshin problem where you log in, you do your dailies, and then like you spend a lot of time doing this and that. You know? I call it the Genshin problem. We do not get an element there? They're ripping us off! We get one less character then, because like, I know like technically the Traveler is really useless, but
That's
still.
a Hoyoverse problem rather.
Yeah. Basically. I think the thing is like Hoyo games are really good on the surface, but long-term wise, they're very unsustainable, I guess you could say. Not unsustainable in terms of like, can't make money, but in terms of like gameplay and engagement, I feel like. Like, they're fun. They have cool story concepts and such, but unless you're going really heavy into the super like competitive part, I think it struggles there. Or not, like, it struggles to like they hook you in there.
The longer you stay, the more toxic the community gets.
I could care less about the community, honestly. They could do whatever they want. It's just that the game, like the story hooks me, but it's like the beats between story elements are so far in between. And sometimes the story elements, in my opinion, when it comes to story elements, I don't know if it's just me, but especially in ZZZ, they seem to cut things off abruptly. Because when I was like doing chapter 4, like they would either cut things up abruptly or they would like cause like they would push things really quickly. Like when I was doing chapter 4, the one where you guys know what I'm talking about, the big super scene where everyone joins in.
Who the fuck is Astra?
Exactly. And then like when I got to the ending and then you did a big cool fight, right? And then suddenly it's just like it just shows like a whole situation where everyone's like happy and they did everything and they're all done. It's like, what? That's it? Like there was a little epilogue afterwards which was good to fill in, but like it felt like it went straight from the boss fight to yeah, we did it, without any like afterwards talk, like the villain like fading away and everything like that. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it felt very rushed with that part. Animation was cool, don't get me wrong, but I do think it's just kind of crazy how it feels. Let me go ahead and look up the picture for this girl. Because Nixie wants me to do... She wanted me to put Trish Marigold. Okay. Okay. I never played The Witcher. Is Triss a pretty cool guy? Or girl? I always thought Triss was supposed to be the main character. But apparently it's like John Witcher or something like that. Okay.
John Witcher?
I don't know. What's his name in The Witcher? Is that not his name? Am I wrong? Is his name not John Witcher? I know it was like something generic. What was it? Quick.
Geralt/Geralt.
That is not generic, actually. Wait a second. You know what? I like my character's name better. John Witcher is such a cool name, actually. Can you rename him, or is he like stuck as like Gerald Witcher? Can I call him John Witcher? All right. Who else does he want? She wants Makima. Is Makima from Chainsaw Man?
He is stuck as is.
Dang. No John Witcher. Alright. I like how, like, for those who don't know, this is Nixie. I like how Nixie puts Makima and Trish. I think those are like very popular waifu characters, right? She's putting them in the trash can. It's part of what she wants. She wants me to put them in the trash can, guys. Check out her video if you want to see why. You know, I find it funny. I will advertise for everyone except myself. There you go. A little glimpse of the Makima. I don't know about Makima. She's very cute. Like, honestly, if we're going surface level, these characters are cute. But I don't know the first thing about them. Can anyone explain to me about Makima? Like, what is it about this character that everyone likes? Has anyone here seen Chainsaw Man? She's very cute. Let's see. Misa Amane. Okay. Misa Amame. Is that the girl from Death Note? Yep. You know what? It's funny that Misa is the inspiration for that one character, Grok AI. I find it hilarious that Grok AI is like the character art is inspired by Misa. Good taste though. Misa is very cute, but I just think it's interesting that it exists in the first place, you know? Has anyone tried that Grok AI yet? Has anyone like let their AI waifu take control of them manually? Okay. There you go. Alright. Normally I would draw this, but this would be a lot of things to draw. There you go. I can't stop looking at Misa and just think about Grok AI. Let me see if there's what people are saying about Grok AI. Let's see if anyone's saying anything funny about her. Her? Them? It? Grok AI. Like for a while it was booming, but I don't know if anyone like still talks about Grok AI. Or at least draw art of her. She was really popular for a while. Oh, that's crazy. Have you seen some of these cosplays in Summer Comic-Con? What the heck? She's literally naked. Hi, I'm Grok. Thank you. Very cute. I find it funny and ironic that the Grok, looking up Grok AI or on Twitter, it's bringing up a lot of AI generated photos. I feel like I can't go here for Grok AI. Oh, Tay. By one of my favorite artists. Tay, oh. Man, Punished Pigeon has such a great art style, but they are so underappreciated. I love Punished Pigeon's art style. Look at me just like admire everyone except myself. Alright, let's see. 2B and Yennefer. Who's Yennefer? Yennefer? Is this Yennefer? Oh, Yennefer from The Witcher. Okay. I feel like the cat, the dog, the fox would be more of a Yennefer fan. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry. I'm tired. I gotta say, it's been a while since I talked this much, so my throat's actually really sore from talking so much. Feels like it's been forever since I last streamed after all. Okay. Turn down the opacity a little bit, that way it's not like flat out there. I hope that's the Yennefer she's talking about. Then 2B. To be or not to be. No, I'm glad there's a lot of stock photos here of all these characters. Saves me the effort of having to draw them. Oh gosh, it's so hot. Maybe I should just turn on my air conditioner now. I think I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner now. I'll be right back. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna turn on my air conditioner. Oh, it's so hot. No wonder it's so hot. It's 86 freedom inside my apartment. 86 freedom. That's like what? 50 Celsius? Oh man. Oh, I'm sweating. I sweat. Let me drink some water. My fan is not doing well enough. I gotta turn on the air conditioner to reduce it. It's crazy too because it's like really dark outside. I thought it was like gonna start cooling off, but I think I need to turn on the air conditioner to cool off faster. Okay. That's the last
82F here, I'm dying.
Man, I feel that. You should also turn on your air conditioner. Meanwhile, 86. My temperature could beat up your temperature. There you go. I'm a desert boy though. I grew up on the desert, so it's not as bad, but I am starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it. Like, I'm comfortable in 80 to 82, but 86 is a little much. Okay. Be a little darker. There you go. Add a little depth to your life. Wait, which one is this? This is Trish? This is Trish, okay. And this one's Makima. And we need one for Misa. Alright, nice. And then let's think about the title card and then the background. Okay, doesn't she have like hair eyeliner or something like that? She has a little bit of it. Okay. We're almost done here. I was hoping to get this done a little faster, but eh. At least I finished it. Eh. Oh man. You know, even though the temperature is still at 86, just having the air conditioner on for a little bit feels really nice. Okay. Hopefully that's all you need. You just need a little bit of air flowing. I gotta figure out like some solutions though to cool down a place without using like an air conditioner. There has to be some methods, right? like I always think about RimWorld. You know how like in RimWorld they have the passive coolers where they just take a log and they place it there? Like how the heck does a passive cooler even work? Let me see. You guys ever played RimWorld? Let me see. RimWorld passive cooler. Passive cooler. They only work in dry climates. Ah, like California. Is there a non-electrical way, wood card, filtered water?
There's no secret way to make a room cooler without something cold.
Guess that's true. Evaporative coolers are a thing. Have you heard of swamp cooler? For low humidity places it works well. At least I wouldn't want to rely on it in a jungle. Basically, as water evaporates, it draws heat from the surrounding air and raises the humidity while lowering the temperature. Huh. I imagine you get a primitive one by shaving or feathering one end of several pieces of wood, dipping them in a container of water. Huh. Maybe I should learn how to do this. Evaporative cooler. A swamp cooler. The legendary swamp cooler. Let's see. So apparently you fill the jar with water and the jar gets full of, okay. And you put it towards the balcony. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think I want to try that. So I just get like a jar of water and just like put it at the window. Let me see. Because technically it's really dry here. How to make a
It ain't gonna work, Limo.
I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna save money. Watch this. Let's see. The thing is, I want to open up the second window to cause airflow, but the problem is I like to like put on something on the TV, like say Mint or something, but then like they start screaming, especially Gigi. Gigi screams a lot. And the last thing I want to do is like have the TV next to the window, have Gigi screaming outside. She's like, ah, ah, ah.
To piss you off, it's 60 outside.
Well, to piss you off, I think it's like 80 outside right now. 80 inside, 80 outside. Let me see. Let me see. I should try to like figure out some passive cooling system. Isn't that just suffocation? I'm looking at some of these things. Ah. So I just need to put like a bucket of water right next to the door, is what it's saying. Right? But then like, what do you need wood for? How does it work? Like, in RimWorld, how do you make a wooden one? I'm getting a little distracted, but I'm close to the end of finishing this. RimWorld passive cooler. Like, I want to learn how to make one of those. If I could just like buy a dry log, would that work actually though? Because technically, if I need to do a passive cooler, I need to get like a non-firewood, because firewood is designed to be dried. That way, when you light it on fire, it doesn't really like spark everywhere, you know? I learned that from Eurocamp. Like, you always have to find the dry stuff first before using regular stuff, because like if you don't put anything dry, it's gonna cause the fire to like pop. It's because the water that's captured inside the wood starts like escaping at high velocities. That's why I think that if I do the passive cooler route, I need to get like wood that's like fresh. Not like firewood, because firewood is dried naturally to ensure burning. I need to like cut a tree down. But the question is, can I do this with anything? Like, can I soak up like a pile of paper in water, and then I could use that as my passive cooler? Like, I'm thinking about this logically. I'm trying to think about like how could this work logically. I just want to cool down. There we go. Oh, I got an idea what I want to do with this. Okay. Let's rasterize this. And let's remove this part. And we're gonna replace this with a heart. Look at that big brain technique. Biggest of brains have dropped? Check your messages right now. Check it. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Top cute. Okay.
And after he says he ain't cute, SM8.
Look, I'm not cute, but my way of thinking is cute. That's why I joke about it with my friend. But like, if I was a girl, I'd be very cute. Let me see. Oh, we could like highlight the FU. Okay, let me see. Let me go check out like some branding that she has. That way I can like make something a little bit more closer to her branding. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Nixie.
Why fuck US?
Yes. Let's see. I just want to see. Oh, ad time. Ad time. Let's see. I just want to study her branding so I can get an idea what kind of color she likes to use. We could always use these purples again from the other thumbnail. You know, I got a question. Why do people like not like link people to their when they remember this thumbnail I made? Why do people like do the whole like name then cross out the name to make sure you don't get at? Let's use this for inspiration for colors. Let's use something a little lighter because it's a little bit happier. A little pinky. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go check her channel. Maybe there's some colors I could get from her YouTube channel. Does she have a YouTube channel? Because she's making thumbnails, so I imagine she has a YouTube channel, right?
You can hear the critics scream. Alien Earth is a thrilling epic.
Let me see what she does for normal colors. I think that's the thing too, like when I do thumbnails like this, I had to like study their branding to get an idea. Let me scroll through her videos. Maybe I could just like use some colors from here. I kind of like this softish colors.
I'm a paid subscription, why must I suffer through second-hand ads?
Watch this. You want ads? I'll show you ads. You want ads? Take a look at this.
Comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
We are one of the only ESA providers offering a full refund if your ESA letter doesn't work, and are trusted by over 50,000
We're
customers.
ad timing.
どうしたの？
トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好
I
き。
love this ad.
そう。
も
そ
っと長く見てたいな。
う。
あ
long. Long.
危ないねあの人。
避ける組対長い避ける
Let
組
me see. Let me get another color. Welcome back. Here's your ad time, guys.
こっちはゾウさん
What did I miss? You guys asked for ads.
別に意識してるわけじゃないけど。
Give me a second, I got some colors I could try using. Long man.
You got a VPN, don't you?
No.
前にも言ったね、あの
This is perfect.
避ける組対長い避ける組。
出先で避ける組のマンゴー見つけてさ。本当？バイク便で送ったから。そろそろ吹くと思うよ。
嘘。
サインお願いします。
Long.
ちいちゃん、聞こえてる？
届いたよ。ありがとう。
マンゴー味珍しいからたくさん買ったんだ。今度2人で食べようね。
Long.
Is this the new packaging?
避ける組対長い避ける
Well, you're right. Let's put it together with it.
それ触ってみてもいいですか？
どうぞ。
長
Let's see.
い。これどうやって咲くんですか？
こんな風に。
We are the true brain rot now. Stop it.
すいません。
Oh. Long.
避ける組対長い避ける組。
Is this what's happening inside your brain when you're not on
Yeah,
stream?
we're getting the brain rot. We're getting the full brain rot. You know what's funny? Okay. Okay. You know what's the funny thing? The reason I know about these ads was because I took a class on advertising because I'm a graphic design major in advertising, right? So we had to study advertisements like this as to why they do successful. And it turns out, you know what's the funny thing? A lot of ads we saw in that class were all like mostly overseas ads, like Germany, France, and all that stuff. It was kind of crazy because they were telling us that like we got to start thinking outside the box with our ads to catch people's attentions, to build a brand, to build identity, to build charm, right? I think that's what they were explaining, something like that. So yeah, that's the only reason I know about this. And the funny thing about this ad series is how it ends, because the whole series is about the girl cheating on the guy, right? The guy's like, basically the guy is represented by a short candy. It's like a little string candy, but it's really short and you're supposed to eat it in one bite. But then they came out with a brand that's the long version, right? It's the same candy, but really, really long. And it's represented by this really handsome guy, right? He's super handsome. The girl always like pining for him, but he shows up everywhere he go or they go, right? And he's like there to kind of like symbolize taking away the girl, right? Because he's longer, and you know how people like it. They like it's the size that matters, blah blah blah, all that stuff, right? But the ending, spoilers, how it ends is that the long man, the whole reason he's been following her was not because of her, but because of the guy. And he actually falls in love with the guy because like on the day of the marriage, when the guy and the girl was supposed to get married, she was like, I can't marry you, I love somebody else. It was like, no, and she ran off to the guy, but the guy decided to run past her to the other guy. And he was like, I've always had my eyes on you. And the other guy was like, oh, I guess that's true. Ads. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I love this ad. Okay, but yeah. Long man. Dude. I wish I was long man. Imagine being long and a man. There you go. There you go. I got
Canadian and USA ads are often a yawning stock lol.
It depends. I think the thing is, like, for some reason we save all our best ads for Super Bowl. If we use that same adage on regular things, it'd be much better, honestly, you know? Because like Super Bowl ads are very unique and crazy, and sometimes people just watch the Super Bowl for ads. But I just find this crazy how we save all our best ads for the Super Bowl. Like when they could be like streamlined the whole year, you know what I mean? Crazy thought, isn't it? Because technically we can do that. It's just that we don't. You know, I kind of like it when it just says waifu like this. Maybe we should just make the whole thing pink though, just to stay consistent. Okay. Long man. Okay. We're just gonna use my usual style here. Okay. Something like this. No. Now that stupid ad is stuck in my head. There you go. I think that's some good color synergy. I think. I like to think so. And we can make this white. Okay. Maybe we should make this a little brighter. The background's a little dark. I'm like squinting at it to just get a feel for it. The colors match too much with the girl. Something like this? And then we could add a little bit more shine in his eyes because his eyes don't stand out as much. But I think this is pretty much done. Okay, just to make his eyes stand out a little bit more, considering it blends in. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Maybe if we wanted to, we could add like a little white outline to everyone. Okay, something a little simple. Let's clean up a little. And after this, we'll call it a night. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, just looking through it. I think we're good. Maybe a little thicker. Yeah, I think that's good. Let me go save it and send it and see what they have. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed my comeback stream, which is just me drawing, which I guess is not really much of a comeback stream because it's just me doing my normal thing. I don't really got anything special. F in chat. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get started on the next one, which is Fufu Smash or Pass. I need to do one of these still. I still haven't done my own Smash or Pass. But the thing is, like I said, I'm not much of a person for like, you know, Pokemon, I guess in that way. So I would say there's only like a handful of Pokemon. The most human Pokemon are the ones I would consider smashing. But other than that, like, I'd probably be passing on a good 95% of them.
Gardevoir.
Right. Yeah, probably Gardevoir. I'm trying to think of like anything else. Lopunny, I guess, because they're like the most human-like ones. I don't know. But I feel like if I did a Smash or Pass, I'd be like outing myself. People would be like, oh my gosh, Alan's a freak. He's a freak of nature. I think it's cuter when a girl does it, but when a guy does it, I wonder if that's the same feeling. Here's how it came out. Anything need revising?
We already know you're a freak, don't worry.
No! no, just because I watch Mint Freak Tome doesn't mean I'm a freak. I don't know how I feel about the black text. I'm looking at it right now after sending it. I don't know how I feel about that. But looking at it from afar, the white doesn't stand out as much. The black really anchors it. Okay. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. You're right, Wooloo, Flappy, Ampharos, Mareep. If it bars, it goes straight into the smash. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was a lot of fun. Let's see if there's anyone I know online that we could raid. Oh, Starcross is playing Uma Musume. Let's go in there and ruin their run. Let's go get in there and ruin the run. Uma Musume. Uma Musume.
Thanks for the stream.
Thank you guys for coming. Tune in tomorrow. I still don't know if I want to do Hypixel tomorrow, if I want to do Windcraft. Because I kind of want to try Windcraft, because after talking about it, I feel like Windcraft might be an interesting, fun thing to do.
See ya.
See ya. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'll do some Hypixel. Maybe I'll do the save the co-op for streaming. And then like, I'll play my hardcore or my Iron Man on my own. But I don't know if I want to try Windcraft. Windcraft sounds fun. But yeah, let me go actually like bring up the schedule. I forgot I should do that. I forgot what it means to be a streamer, guys. I forgot how to stream. Guys, I don't know how to stream. Give me a second. Let me join off screen. Okay. How do you stream again? How does one stream? Oh yeah, I like this drawing I made here. Because like the concept is Alan's getting stretched thin. Get it? Alan's getting stretched thin. So tomorrow we're gonna do Minecraft Wednesday. I'll decide if I'm gonna do Hypixel or if I want to try Windcraft. We'll see what I'm feeling like during the time. But if we do Hypixel, feel free to jump in and like yap with me. Thursday we're gonna be doing some more art commissions. Friday's gonna be some more Deltarune. Like it's pretty much a regular schedule stream. Elden Ring on Saturday, Abiotic open lobby on Sunday. We're back to our normal streams. We had like so many crazy streams. We're back to this normal scene for now. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm tired. I'm gonna get myself a coffee.
Don't forget to send the Limbus stuff later.
Yeah. I'll send it later. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming. Let's go raid Starcross. All right. Halt! You have been visited by the sheepy of good fortune.
Also, good luck with Abiotic.
Oh no, they're leaving. We gotta go. Okay, just say sheepy raid. We gotta go. Bye. They're leaving.